You look ready to take on just about anything. Wish I could say the same for myself. Gotta get a new green tunic, pointy hat, master sword. Where is that file? Ugh, that is the last time I'm writing a chocobo. Damn thing messed my files up. Or did I leave them on the airship? Wait, that can't be... Oh, hello. Phew, thank God you're not a small fairy. Yeah, don't mind that. Wait, you're the Dragonborn, right? Oh, shoot, didn't reach that point yet, shoot. That's okay. It'll be remedied later anyways. So, could I follow you for a while? It would make my recording so much more, I mean, your adventures so much more easier. And fun. Can't promise the first part, though. My name is, Recorder. Yeah, Recorder. No, it's not. But I can't really tell you my name. That would be going against protocol and... it's complicated. But for now, you can just call me Recorder. Or Record, for short. Nice to meet you, Dragonborn. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun stories to tell when this is all over. Alright, introduction's done, so let's get to adventuring. Alright, we'll talk later then. Hey there, Dragonborn. Ready for battle, I see. Yay! Chit-chat time, which means no more walking time. Oh yeah, that. I guess I should explain. I record the events that happen on the Dragonborn, your adventures, and keep everything in these files to make sure I get the story right. As for the talking, well, just think of it as me keeping mental notes. I don't think Skyrim features voice recorders, so you wouldn't understand. We can always talk. What's up? Civil war rampaging between Stormcloaks and Imperials. The Thalmor still being a jerk in every way possible. Alduin devouring everything. Wow, so many options of chaos. Step right up and take your pick, ladies and gentlemen of Skyrim. You've really got your work cut out for you as the Dragonborn, huh? To be honest, they seem like the third party to me that just makes matters a tad more annoying. Like a poisonous hair strand on your sweet roll, or a chicken seeing you punch a kid, and then the guard runs up to you, and you try to defend your innocence, but the guards don't listen and drag you to jail as the chicken looks on with its evil eyes, plotting! Main point, the Thalmor always equals bad news, and should have their butts kicked right out of Skyrim. And as the Dragonborn, I guess you have the honors of doing the kicking. We have to find the joy in our adventures, one way or another, right? Alright, team huddle! Sweet roll or honey treat? Sweet roll or honey... Gah, my love for sweet rolls is being challenged! What do I do? Help me, Dragonborn! That sounds like a good idea. You're right! Why didn't I think of that? Innkeeper, 10 sweet rolls and 10 honey treats on the double, please. Sure, see you soon. Now where did I put those quest files? Oh no, oh no, no, no! You've gotta be kidding me! I can't find some of my initial files. I could have sworn I had them filed securely. This isn't good. I can't even smudge over these lost files. The Academy will have my head for this. You would do that? Really? Oh, thank you so much, Dragonborn. I'll buy you drinks, sweet rolls, anything. Oh, I owe you big time for this. Okay, let's see. Thankfully, I just lost the first 5 files of my recordings, and I kind of remember where those 5 recordings took place. The first one should be somewhere near when I first arrived to Skyrim, which was in Winterhold. I'm ready whenever you are. Of course. What did you want to talk about? What I wouldn't give for a warm meal, a warm bed, and a warm hug from Alduin, saying he's sorry and he won't go on with his rampaging madness of destroying Skyrim. Well, we can't always get everything we wish for, so I'll choose the warm bed. We can always talk. What's up? Well, I've heard some really nice ocarina songs, and oh, there's so many character themes. Simply beautiful. Oh, well, yeah, I know a few. Which would you like to hear? Oh, sweet one, sleep well tonight. This world will wear you down. Take rest in this lullaby, and in my arms I'll hold you tight. When hardships never seem to die, in flames and still they cry. Remember this lullaby, and a brighter tomorrow you'll find. Good talk, team. You're so... You actually think you can win?
No.
All this sneaking business is going to give me a heart attack from anticipation and anxiety.
Hurry up.
What do you
We've got
mean
a
I'm
merchant
being
in the pit to take
over-dramatic?
care of after we carve this thing up.
See how he likes that.
Now you're mine.
Time for you to die. You can run. No, actually, you can't. Just die. Let's play a game. It's called Who's Still Standing? Don't worry, there's a very clear winner, and it's about to be me. Hello. Well, don't freak out, okay? I recently got into contact with the Academy, and they told me to give this to you. Word of warning. You better prepare yourself mentally before casting the spell. I can't believe they would do this to me.
I'd be a lot better and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Record 1R23. Ah, finally! I've arrived to Skyrim. First observations? Snow? Narcissus never told me about the... What? I swear she's out to get me for that last hero she was following, and I told her it was... whatever. Anyhow, I have finally arrived in Skyrim, and must focus on my first mission, finding the Dragonborn. How hard could that be? The snow is really getting to me, though. I should really get inside. Okay, so next, I think I went somewhere near the southern area of Windhelm. I remember there being lots of hot springs and geysers. Let's look near that area. Sure, what's up? Yeah, not really. I've had my fair share of glares and cold shoulders from my peers one too many times. Well, I'm not exactly the smartest at the academy, nor am I the most skilled in my missions. That led me to making some mistakes, which led my peers having a harder time trying to cover my mistakes, which leads to a general anger and annoyance, I found. Plus, there was a minor incident in the past that may or may not have potentially endangered the academy that I may or may not be responsible for. Which, again, added to the general hate and annoyance. Sorry, Dragonborn. That I can't divulge to you. You understand, academy protocols and such. But I'm trying my best to correct my mistakes, and so here I am. Recording heroes' missions and helping the academy in what way I can, even if I'm not exactly the best at this task. Sure, what's up? What? What do you mean? Interesting. I was wondering how you knew about nurses. Well, I never experienced a situation where the hero had to aid me in gathering my files. Well, until now. And quite honestly, you're the first person I think in history who's not from the academy to have touched recordings. Back at the academy, we're able to listen back to these recordings made and file them in written form into our own books. But beyond the realm of the academy, I'm guessing these files take on another form when revisited. I suppose so. I'm guessing that since these forms of recordings that you can listen to don't exist in Skyrim, they've taken on a more physical method of representation. Wait, you said you saw me as an apparition. You mean you saw me as a ghost? What was I like? Was I spooky? Creepy? Yes, I knew it! I knew there was more to being a ghost than just being transparent and blue. Whew. And I thought I wouldn't be able to become a scary force of nature once I pass on to the afterlife. See you later, Horker hater. Nice one.
It's not often I say...
Ooh, Hey, thoughts record? Well, Dragonborn, I'm sure there's lots of things in there that just want to tear our hearts out. But you're the boss. Record 1R24. Approximately 2 days have passed since my arrival to Skyrim, and I have been attacked by wolves, werewolves, bandits, paranoid Thalmor, giants, and their freaking mammoth pets, and trolls. Wow, and I thought the Academy had it bad. Thank God for the professor's lessons in combat, or I'd be mincemeat by now. Oh, but not again. Nice doggies. Okay, no nice doggies, run away! Okay, for the next part, I'm fairly certain in memory that I went to Whiterun next. I might have dropped my file because I was carrying some other delicacies, shall we say. Anyhow, I'm ready whenever you are. See you later, Horker hater. Thanks.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Yes.
Record 1R25. I have found the most magnificent concoction ever! Sweet rolls! It almost makes up for all the snow and near-death situations. Almost. But on to the more immediate matter, I finally managed to gather information on how to get to the small town Riverwood. Since Narcissus told me to wait for the Dragonborn to appear there, I shall follow. Though, just because she's my senior doesn't mean I'll be following her orders with a cheeky smile. Just wait until she gets a load of these sweet rolls. Then she'll be so jealous of me.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
How's it going? You're quite the seeker, Dragonborn. More and more, I'm hopeful that I won't be murdered by my mentor. Okay, next one must be somewhere near Helgen. I think I was passing near some fort there. Let's go check it out. Record 7031. Dragonborn left for another...
What is it? I hope I don't get plundered by bandits. Unless they happen to be good looking, of course.
Record 1R26. I think I'm lost. Or have gone too far. Okay, let's see. So I just passed Helgen. And I'm going the wrong way. Great! Can this day get any worse? And I've spoken too soon. Run! What? Oh, hello. Yes, we're in the home stretch. All right, let's see. Winterhold, Hot Springs, and... Oh, that's right! Riverwood, where we first met. That's where our final recording should be. We're so close! We'll talk again soon. Hopefully. Record 1R27. Good news! After running like crazy from a huge black dragon, I made my way past Helgen and finally found Riverwood. I managed to lose the monster back near Helgen. I think it was more distracted by some shoutings near that area. I hope the town's okay. Anyways, I've completed my mission and I've made it here. So, according to my mentor, I just have to wait here. And the Dragonborn will be passing by very soon. I wonder what kind of person he or she is. Hello. Alduin. Yeah. I only realized this after Narcissus sent me a follow-up note. No shock she would leave out crucial details. Well, I found that having a huge dragon chasing you does wonders to improve your speed. That and the fact that it was distracted by what was going on at Helgen helped me as well. Though I see that the distraction turned out to have a lot more horrible consequences than I wished. Yeah, morbid as it may sound, I'm, in a strange way, relieved that he attacked the city and spared you from being executed. But it makes me just as horrified and guilty to think also that I could have saved the town from being burned by Alduin's flames. If I had just ran the other way or stood to fight, I really do end up just making a mess of things, like always. Is it? I don't know. A whole city was sent up in smoke, but you were able to escape and survive. If I had ran the other way, maybe the soldiers, the children, and their fathers would still be alive now. But would that have meant your death at an Imperial beheading? To be honest, Dragonborn, in the beginning, I wasn't even supposed to follow you. For that matter, I was never supposed to speak or interact with you. Simply observe from the shadows and make my recordings, without you even knowing I exist. That was what was instructed by my mentor, the protocols, and the academy. But after what happened to Helgen, I couldn't just sit in my guilt and continue watching people of Skyrim die by dragons. And though I knew that you as the Dragonborn could probably single-handedly end this dragon menace, I felt wrong in just remaining silent and having you clean up the messes left behind. Whether it be mine with Helgen, or any future messes left by others. That's why, Dragonborn, I decided that even if it is against the orders from my academy, and even if I cannot be the greatest use to you, if there is the smallest thing I can provide assistance with, I would give it my all. For the people of this realm, for Skyrim, and for you, Dragonborn, I owe you all that much. Yep, every file is now in order and accounted for. Thank you again so much, Dragonborn. You have no idea how much you saved me from being punished by my mentor, let alone by the academy. Well, I did promise you drinks, and sweet rolls, and well, anything. So, which do you choose? I figured that would be your choice. Well, then I guess I can let you borrow this. Surprise! Now I know it's not exactly a power bracelet or iron boots, but it certainly helped me out in tough situations so far. Kind of. It's a power seed. Back at the academy, each of the new students are given this on their first day of training by our headmaster. As we train and go about our own missions, this ring grows in power from each recorder's experiences of visiting and recording different heroes' journeys. Now, mine may not be the strongest power seed out there, but I would say it helped me out pretty well so far, and I'm hoping it'll prove to be the same for you. Alright, we'll talk later then. Impressive headgear, although... Sure, what's up? Hey, sweet rolls are the best. They're warm, sweet, and that cream at the top, just... Plus, during my stay in Skyrim, I'm going to enjoy every last bit of having sweet rolls for as long as I can. The sweetest things they give at the academy are some fruits, occasionally weirdly cooked vegetables, and lectures. Though I did manage to survive for a while by stowing away some starbits from one of my missions. Anyways, the Academy doesn't allow any sweets or desserts. Deterrence to our performance, they say. If only they knew the power of sweet motivation. Sure, what's up? Well, seeing how recordings have turned into visions, I'm guessing that written files normally used by the Academy have also taken form as something more familiar to Skyrim. In this case, journals. However, not everything must have conformed completely, so the written files in the journal form may appear as gibberish. You got it! I guess there's a limit to the written file's capability to take on another form. But you know what's more important? I can't wait to see Narcissus' face when I show her up with all this new knowledge about our recorders! For that matter, I don't think anyone at the Academy realizes what exactly happens when the third party lays hands on Academy files. Though, by that logic, I don't think anyone at the Academy had ever messed up like I did and had to ask help from the hero. Sure, see you soon. Hello. Sure, what's up? Yep, one of my favorite classes that I actually kept perfect attendance, and was considered being one of the better performing students in that subject. Well, that and inventory control, but I always had more fun swinging weapons than learning how to carry more stuff. Fighting, traveling long distances, inventory control, making recordings, healing, glass blowing, etc. Pretty much the basics of being a proper asset to the Academy, and making sure you survive to see tomorrow. Watch and learn, or ignore and die, was pretty much our motto. For almost as long as I can remember, and to be honest, much too long. But I can't say I hate the Academy too much. They're the reason I'm still alive today, after all. Well, maybe another day, Dragonborn. The story's quite long and not quite the joyous tale. Every once in a while, I do think about leaving the Academy for a short break. Maybe to another world, without worrying about files and recordings, and be able to observe the world through my eyes, following my own path. But then I return from my fantasy thoughts back to reality. And I realize that can never happen. I understand what my mission is and why it is I have to complete my part. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I simply left the Academy after all they'd done for me. They may give me a lot of work and not everyone there might be a saint to me. But I never would have survived another day without all the lessons and shelter I received. Sure, what's up? Bye! Hey there, Dragonborn! Alright, team huddle! He's a freak of nature made solely to torment me, I swear. In other words, he's what you call a personal warden. Omnico is designed to closely monitor my actions, but fortunately, he can't do anything to me. At least, physically stop me. All he can do is report back to the Academy on my performance, and in drastic cases, call for the Academy to terminate my mission. Well, I've been taking some liberties. It's not important. I've been recording and filing, which is my mission. Why they see the need to micromanage my every interaction with you and Skyrim is ridiculous. Don't worry, Omnico will not be a threat to you and your missions. In fact, we could probably use him to our advantage. He's designed to be able to aid your adventures, so if anything, we'll just have another helper in fights. Always thinking positive. Although, if he starts to get annoying, the only way we can stand that is to ignore it. Of course. What did you want to talk about? Really a shame. His fate may have been different if he had a particular defense attorney. But I'm guessing there's not really a proper system for judging criminals in Skyrim, is there? Huh. Explains the popularity of that lovely block there. Speaking of which, do they rinse that thing before each beheading, or... What? It's a perfectly normal question. Don't look at me like I just said something gross. Did I? Yay! Chit-chat time! Which means no more walking time. What do I think about this majestic city that's actually run by Imperials because their own Jarl is whipped to an infinite degree? It's pretty okay. Hey, if it's a place with no snow, has lots of stores and a 5-star inn, it's a good city to me. That executioner's block by the front isn't exactly welcoming, though. Sure, see you soon. How's it going? Alright, team huddle. Not quite. While recorders like myself make our recordings, the power seed would gain a small fragment of the powers of heroes recorded in our files. For example, while traveling with you, I've been recording your journey and your prowess in strengths and weaknesses. This much you know. The power seed would then take note of what powers are recorded, and harness a portion of those powers to its own form. In your case, your Thum. Oh, no. Not your powers directly, but what's written in the files about you. Don't worry. It's complicated, and I'm not even sure how. The power seed can capture some of the hero's essences from the recorded words themselves. Well, as long as they're done with the appropriate recording device, which is what I have here. Yeah, my mentor's power seed is pretty impressive. Won't deny that, even if she drives me mad. Of course, no one can defeat the headmasters. Oh shoot, I'm rambling too much again. No wonder the protocol team hates me. Mine? Well, like I said, not exactly the strongest. Well, to be honest, it's got a long way to grow. But it's partially not my fault. What with my device breaking down so often that it can't even record properly. Though Narcissus does always scold me about the quality of my recordings. But, hopefully with this mission, my ring will have a power like no other. I've seen many wizards and swordsmen, but never have I heard of a hero who can kill with shouts. And maybe, finally, the others won't see me as a helpless weakling. Good talk, team.
What's on your mind?
I do not talk with people who are less intellectual than I. Good day. Greetings, Dragonborn. Hello, Dragonborn. It is a pleasure to meet you. Well, somewhat. Regardless, my name is Omnico version 4.1. I have been assigned to employee 222 to monitor her actions and keep her in check. In light of her current transgressions, she is now under close observation status by the Academy. That is all I have been allowed to say. Goodbye for now. Do you shout to win all the time? Cannot win with simple skills, with blade or magic, I see. Such trivial demands.
Tactical positioning. How's it going? Alright, team huddle. I haven't really thought about this until now, but how come you're still alone? In the romantic sense. Right? Took me a while to think it up. Even longer to have the courage to ask you, but good job, Record. Good job. But to the question? Oh, I knew it! Dragonborn is human! Can't escape that lovey-doveyness for too long. Doesn't matter how many dragons you defeat. I wonder who that lucky one will be. Although, huge tip. Don't go for kidnapped princesses in dungeons because A, you won't be getting her back anytime soon, and B, the heroic reward you may think you deserve just might end up being cake. Trust me, I've seen it happen. we'll talk later then. Did you want to talk? Yay! Chit-chat time! Which means no more walking time. Ah, another lovely town with blackmail and backstabbing, thieving. Don't you just love Riften? Oh yeah? You think so too? Great, I'm so glad we agree! What are we still doing here then? We can always talk. What's up? Why do these orphanages exist? For that matter, why have a child if you're just going to abandon them? Leaving them all alone in the dark world, not knowing what to do. It's not fair, it's not... Sorry about that, Dragonborn. I didn't mean to get so emotional. Well, nothing as horrid that these kids have to face. Grelot's got her due coming, that's for sure. Yeah, I was. But all that's in the past. I've been lucky to find a happy family, didn't have a sadistic caretaker, and look how I turned out. You're just being nice. But thanks. I looked out because I have a job, a family, and a home. I just hope these children have a brighter future ahead of them than what they have right now. They deserve that much. Alright, team huddle! You've heard about the Nightingales, right? So I understand that they serve the Daedric Prince Nocturnal and possess exceptional ability in becoming one with the shadows. But the true question is, can they sing? You know, nightingales. Sweet nightingales sing sweet. So if they're worthy enough to carry the title of Nightingale, shouldn't they represent the bird that they're named after? I don't know. I think Nocturnal should reconsider her criteria for potential nightingales. Just saying. Record 7D31. Dragonborn left for another adventure. Did you want to talk? Oh, yeah, that. It's right here, recorded. Oh, shoot. Were you offended by my question? I didn't mean to... Oh, okay. Phew. So, what's up? Wait. Am I what? Dragonborn, if this is some kind of joke, then... You are? Really? I mean, I would be lying if I said I wasn't amazed more than once by your presence. You also have a sort of freedom and independence that fascinates me. Something I've never seen in heroes I've recorded before. I am. I really am. It's just... I'm not exactly sure if the Academy protocols would be alright with this. I've never been able to have something special with a hero I had followed, so I don't know what to do when it comes to these things. I'm sorry, Dragonborn. But I promise, as soon as the Academy grants me permission, we can be together. For now, I guess we'll just be... what do they call it? Lovers? Lovers! Yeah, that's... Oh dear, now I'll just be blushing whenever I see you, and nervous, and sweaty-palmed. Oh, too much information, record. You're right. It's as we always were, Dragonborn and Recorder adventuring together, but with something closer than just friendship. And that's exactly why, Dragonborn, I couldn't resist falling for you. Good talk, team.
Move, I guess.